Alright, so when working with your assignments, it's very easy to end up with a very basic looking, what looks like Google Doc. This is my assignment, yada 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 below, right? And it looks very boring, and the kids look at this and they say that is boring. So what if you want to add some style to it? First, I would recommend getting used to Canva or one of those button maker type sites where you can kind of create some different graphics for yourself. You can find stuff online too, please believe. Now, when I work on this, I always like to work with tables. So I always create some basic table looks. So I'm going to create a single table here to start with. This table is going to be 100% the width, no border, and aligned to the center. Now, table properties are always this first little option. You can delete the table, add table rows and columns right here. But for this little section, I'm going to add an image into this table. So as I add an image, uploading that image, I'm going to find my image. Where is it? And I'm going to drag it over here. There's my little header. And I'm going to make it the top of my assignment. This image is very easy to leave at pixel size this. If you leave it at your largest pixel size, it's not going to scale down if you have a smaller computer. So always use percentages. And there is my first table setup. Now, if I click on this, I see image options, but if I hit left or right on my keyboard, I'll see that table show up. I'm going to add another setup right underneath it. So this is a single frame for this table, a single column, a single cell. If I were to add table, cell properties, I can see the size of it. I want to make sure it's at 100. And the background color, I can put whatever color I want this cell to be. This is a cell. Now, if I make this taller, you see that it adds that color into it, which gives a little bit of a style and helps. But let's say that's not quite what I'm looking for. Let's say I'm looking for 2 or 3 columns right here. I want to break this up, right? So I've got the general cell made. I can put tables inside of tables. So if I click right here on this table cell, I can add a new table. And here is 3 columns for this table. All of these columns are going to default to this yellow background too. So with this table, I need to go back to my table properties, make sure I have everything set correctly. I don't like borders personally. You can play with them. So this is cell 1. Generally in this scenario, I would put like goal of today or what we're covering today. I would just kind of put a write-up of what we're doing today here. I might have a worksheet. I have a lot of files that I put in here. So I would upload an image maybe. Add a little button that's going to show up here as a worksheet. I'll shrink that image down to 200 pixels. So there's a little button for me. In this middle section, I might put a YouTube video. So I'll put place here for my video. And then over on the right, I might put essential question or links that the kids will need for this assignment. And I'll have, different links down here. Maybe I'll bullet the links. All right, so this is my general breakdown, right? So with this setup, I can grab all of this information right here, and I could center all of this in each cell. If I want place here, if I want that cell to look darker, because I'm putting a video there, I'll click on cell properties, background color, and I'll change that to black. That's where my video is going to go. And then I see an issue that I have over here with my bullets. So let's fix this first. In this scenario, I have to add another table. So again, you can put tables and tables and tables. I want 2 rows inside this. One's going to be my essential question. The other is going to be my links. And inside of my links, I've got these 3 guys. There they are. Now, you see that I still have that same problem, so I haven't exactly fixed what my issue was. But if I make this entire table thinner, smaller, let's call that 30% with no border, aligned to the center. That brings those bullet points a little closer. And then it doesn't look as bad if I left align that one little section, right? So there's different ways to kind of play around with this. Inside of place here, I'm going to go to my image. I'm going to go to share. embed, and I'm going to find this option right here, all of my HTML. And inside of this assignment, I'm going to click this little button, which allows me to edit my HTML. I'm going to look for the words place here, which I see right here. And where it says place here, I'm going to highlight and paste that information, saving it. I get my information on the left, I get my video in the middle, and I get my essential questions off to the right. If I want to bring this information up to the top, if I want to make sure that it kind of sits at the top, inside of my, inside of my cell properties, you have a vertical align. You can put stuff to the top like that. There's a lot of ways to play with this. I find that if our assignments look better, our kids respect them more. They know that it took work. They know that if you just looks like a Google Doc, that it didn't take as much work. And as little work as you put in, they're going to put in, right? So I find the more work I put into these canvases, the more I make them look pretty for the kids, the more they respect the assignment that they're expected to do. Feel free to play around with it. Again, Canva is a great resource, Adobe Express. If you can't have it, Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign are great places to find these different resources or to create them yourself. Just kind of tinker around with different assignments out there, find what you can do. The best part about this to me is that I can duplicate each one of these assignments. So if I've made one, hit save, go to my modules, I can duplicate this assignment, and this second one has the same look. I just have to update the information. So if you make it once, it's copy and paste at that point. So put some work into it, see what comes out from it.